My name is Julia Lamb. I'm a rehab science and psychology major. I'm really interested in rehabilitation and helping people live meaningful lives. It's really a way that I can combine my interest in mental health with the way that I've found my path to recovery. At a young age, I had family members dealing with mental illness. My sister was suicidal, and it was either said directly or not directly to don't talk about it with people. And for a long time, I ingrained that in how I went about my life. And I was really scared to talk about how I was feeling or express any kind of really negative emotions. I really felt it was my job to be really positive all the time, even if it's not how I was feeling. Seeing a hospitalization at a young age of someone that was very close to me was very difficult, and so noticing it in myself, I knew that I should seek help. I finally came to the point where I just asked my parents if I could go to therapy, and that was really hard to do. No parent wants to hear that their child doesn't want to live anymore. I didn't even tell them that I was suicidal, I just asked to go to therapy. They kind of were in denial, but it was also because I had hid my symptoms so well for so long. Everything seemed okay, so it didn't make any sense to them. During my freshman year in the spring, one of my childhood friends died by suicide, and that was a moment that felt like I was shoved straight back into a major depressive episode. When I came to college, it felt like a way to start over again, and I told myself coming in I wanted to be honest about who I am and what I'm dealing with. I found that even sharing that I am anxious about something or casually mentioning that I go to therapy, the more honest I'm being about how I'm feeling, the happier I am, even if it's admitting that I'm not doing well. What's always been a coping mechanism for me is exercising. It sounds like a cliche, but there are so many times where I could feel like a panic attack coming and I would just put on my running shoes and go for a run. That has changed. I've channeled it into other sports, but finding some kind of outlet or activity that's meaningful to you. Exercise isn't going to help if you're feeling horrible and you go to the gym and you feel worse at the gym. It's really activities that you find meaning in and people that you can connect with in it. I think among college students, there's a lot less stigma. I think it's because we're on our own and we're all kind of struggling together. It's really nice to see students coming together and talking about it. I think if I had never told people how I was doing, I would have not gotten to where I am today. I know there were a lot of times in high school where I didn't think I would make it to be 18 years old, and now I'm 21, and I have a lot of plans for the future. It's more helpful to ask for help than to not. Holding it in and not telling anyone just makes it a lot harder, and you'll find that when you do tell people that you're struggling, that you'll find more support than you thought you did.